Hello again, everyone. Rebecca here, and welcome back to Stash Smash Saturday with myself and Jackie, she is JQ Crafty here on YouTube. So I will have her linked down below so you can see what she is doing today. So we have done this now. This will be our third video, and I have already killed one collection, and that is what this is all about. This is about taking those collections that are like, which I'm actually going to combine two today because this one has no more 12 by 12 sheets of paper in it at all. We have some scraps in there and some weird stuff, but it just has embellishments. But that is the Echo Park All Boy. I do also have the Simple Stories Bro & Co. So I'm going to combine those two to do a whole bunch of boy layouts. So basically, it's these collections like this. Lots of embellishments that I haven't unkitted yet, or collections that have, how many has this got? 1, 2, 3. Has 3 12 by 12 sheets of paper left in it and a whole bunch of stuff to use up with. Look, what I got, like 5 stickers off of that. So we are going to combine, I'm going to combine these two today and create a layout. And the idea is we use the collection, so I've got like a double one here with lots of embellishments, until it's no longer considered, well, so we consider it killed, which we both decided that once we have no more 12 by 12 sheets of paper, that the collection is killed, and we will just, you know, de-kit all of the embellishments. With this one, since I have so many embellishments, I may actually, after I use the 12 by 12 papers, I may be able to pull in some cardstock and create some mixed media backgrounds and try to get some more of the embellishments used up. I do apologize for my nails. So update on Samuel. I have not done a voiceover yet, so you guys may have seen, you might have heard this if I do a voiceover before this goes up. Samuel was sick. We did a home test. He was negative for COVID. He didn't get better. I thought he may have had strep. Took him to the doctors. My son is, yes, COVID positive. So we are on lockdown and quarantine. Technically, I don't have to be on quarantine because I have no symptoms. But I've been sent home from work at the end of the year. They sent us all back home to work from home again. So I'm just staying home, and my nails are in shambles. I just cut them all off, and I'm hoping that they'll grow out slowly. Anyway, so also with this whole thing, we have a Jackie Becky twist, and I chose 7 random items for her. She chose 7 random items for me. And we have to make sure that at least 5 of these items make it on every layout each week. Now in February, this list will change. She'll give me 7 new items, so I'll have 7 new random things to get on each layout. But if I still have this, I will still be using this until it's killed. So that's the thing. You can't, next week I can't switch to another kit unless this collection is killed. So Jackie chose Nouveau Drops or Stickles for me. Puffy stickers, oxide inks, stencils, flares, pocket cards, and rub-ons. So I'm thinking we've got a cut apart right here that I might be able to use for the pocket cards. And that is rub-ons, not ribbons. But I mean, even seriously, look at my handwriting, you guys. Like, that could totally be ribbons, but that's how I wrote it the first time around too, and still messed it up. Anyway, so I'm definitely going to get some Nouveau Drops or some Stickles on there because it's been my mission to use those lately. There are some puffy stickers, I believe, in these, so that will get on there as well. I'm always into the oxide inks, so probably going to bring a stencil in, and let's be honest, Dottie About Flair, whoop, whoop, that will make it on here as well. I don't have any rub-ons that I think will go with this collection, but I am going to look and see if I have anything that I can potentially get on there and see if I can get all 7, but I don't know. I don't know. So I am going to go ahead and put us on fast forward, and we're going to go through and see what we can make. All right, so you see right there that cut apart, it was not a full sheet, you guys. So I only have 2 12 by 12 sheets before we kill this off, right? So that's pretty good. So I'll get 1 more, maybe 2 more, because there are a lot of scraps and a lot of embellishments. So I think I'll pull in a 12 by 12 cardstock as well. I'm going to go ahead and take that sheet right there that's got all the fun writing on it. Trim my 2 photos of my silly husband right on down. And then we're going to do some mixed media on the background there. That, I believe, is a Heidi Swap stencil. I could be wrong. And I'm going to take I believe that is the Faded Jeans, because it was sitting on my desk and it kind of worked. So I'm going to tape the stencil down just a smidge, use my blender brush, and just kind of like roughly blend it in there. And I do most of this off screen, but I realized I was going to get a harsh line, so I do grab a piece of scrap paper that's sitting on my desk for the Baby Got Scrap series we've been playing along with all month long. And I'm going to use that to make sure that I don't get any ink, where I don't want it, which it still happens. So, all right, so I did tell you guys, today is Stash Smash Saturday, and we are playing along with Jacqie. So don't forget to hop on over to her channel and check out and see what she smashed today. She may be posting later or earlier, depending on when we do Baby Got Scraps. So I think she's combining them, which is genius. I, however, am not. I am not genius. So I'm going to go ahead and map my photo 3 different times on 3 of the cardstocks. This is just some cardstock that I had thrown in with these collections. It's the Stampin' Up! Stuff that I've had forever that I use to mat. So I'm telling you guys, I am working through stuff. So I mat them individually. Well, no, I stick them together and then I mat them on the gray. No, I do mat them individually. I mat them individually on the gray, stick them together, and then I go ahead and mat them together on this maroon red, which I actually think is called Cajun Craze. I'm not sure anymore, though. And then I mat them one more time on that blue. I do have some strips of paper there that blue one that's sitting all the way to the side. It was already cut that size, so we went with it. And that is what's really fun about using, scraps and stuff. But I'm really excited because I'm actually rolling through some kits with this series and stuff that I don't know if I would have ever pulled back out. Maybe not. Not 100% sure, you guys. I mean, I do like the Bronco, and I have a lot of embellishments with the Bronco and this Echo Park all boy collection. I just didn't have a lot of paper. That's the downfall when you just because I kind of just pieced things together. So we'll get them used up. I do take this striped piece of paper and I do tear it because I'm going to make some strips down the right hand side of the page. I take that ink and I am going to ink the edges of this paper, and then I'm going to ink the edges of the 12x12 paper as well after I get that all stuck down. I wish I could ink this fast in real life. I'm not going to lie. So I am just going to go ahead and make sure to ink just the 3 sides of this one. It's just going to be lightly tucked. So I'm going to line that up kind of temporarily, kind of hold it, and then, put the blue on. Then we're going to go ahead and get this striped piece on as well. I know it looks kind of like crazy, like why did you put the triangles in the areas that you have the triangles? It will make sense once everything's on top of it and covering it. It does look really good. And I like to add mixed media. Trim off just a little bit of those on the top. And then, like I said, we are going to ink everything right on up with a very messy border. And then what are we going to do? We are going to adhere the photos down. I do not pop them up on any foam. I'm going to go straight down because there's 3 very thick pieces of cardstock. That's done. So here is, right? I got to tell you. So I'm going to do the title, but the title is a puffy sticker. So that worked. So that was one of the things that I used. So, oh yeah, it's going to be my title. It's a puffy sticker. I've used a stencil and oxide inks, so that knocks off 2 things from my random list from Jacqie. You see the flare from Dottie About Flare sitting over out there at the side. Those are going to get put on, and then I'm going to come in at the very end because I almost forgot to add my 5th item, which was Nouveau Drops. I was going to try to get some pocket cards of that little cut apart sheet on there, but I just didn't because it says like, oh yeah, which I already have on there, and no bad vibes, sup bro, all I need is food, Wi-Fi in my bed, warning official teenager. I have control issues with a Game Boy or a Xbox controller, so that really wasn't going to work for my husband. So we did not use those. So these things right here, like that chipboard says, you are my favorite person. The other one says, follow your arrow. I'm putting a little champion up there because he's talking about crypto and whatever. And I just randomly put a whole bunch of stuff on here. It does all kind of go with what I'm going for, but also using stuff up because I could have stopped a while ago, and and not put so much of the embellishments on here. But then that defeats the purpose of Stash Smash Saturday. We want to kill these kits. We no longer want them in our collections. We want them to be gone. And that is what we're going to focus on, is them being gone. So I'm going to go ahead and just take some foam and pop up. Well, you have to put foam on the flare and a little bit of the Craptastic glue, and we're going to get that stuck to... I really got to stop calling it Craptastic because it's holding, you guys. Nothing's falling apart, so it's fine. I just like that name. I'm going to pull in the sticker sheet as well and try to find some things that will work. And I do get like a little tab, stick it over here, just trying to bring some yellow because we have yellow in the and I have yellow over there in the Discover. I'm going to throw on some stars, and then we're going to come in with some Nuvo drops, which my Nuvo drops are actually stone drops, which are pretty cool. And this is Boulder Gray, so they looked really, really cool. I like the stone drops. And that's going to do it for today's layout. So questions, comments, concerns, leave down below. If you would like to see the mixed media portion, please click that join button next to my name and become a paid subscriber to my channel on the membership portion. Don't forget to hop on over and check Jacqie out. And if you want to see more things from her, she also has a membership option on her channel. So go ahead and click the join button next to her name. And that's going to do it for today. I'm showing you that I've got 5 things on there, which is the whole thing. So I will see you guys next week with another layout. Bye.